Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Found some really awesome insight on what's happening right now. I can't tell you where this person may have found this insight. I think it's potentially channeled. I had a friend tag me in this post, so I just want to read you some of the stuff that I found. I think it's pretty insightful right now, because I think at least I've heard some feedback from some people close to me have struggles they're having right now, and this week has been immensely challenging for myself. And to tell you the truth, these changes I've been going through as I've been moving junk out of my house, so to speak, junk out of my inner reality. I don't even really remember. I can't even recall what I even said in these live streams from the last 4 or 5 days. It's all a blur. So I think we are where we are, right? So if you could share this, that would be wonderful. I think what I want to share here, and this message I found from someone that posted this, is really profound, very insightful. So hopefully it will help you too, especially if you're going through some hard times. Right now, I think there's a massive shift going on. It's been happening for a while, but I think especially right now, in the midst of leaving spring into summer, there's even a bigger purging, so to speak, getting all this junk out of us. And look what I've done the last 4 days, literally everything out. I'm at a place now where actually I only need to pack about a few boxes and I'm pretty much ready to go. And I feel better today, and I can't tell you if this better feeling will last, but at least today, I feel all right, and we are where we are. And if we feel good right now, that's our reality. The past is the past, the future is the future, and right now, my butt's a little hot because I'm sitting on my hot roof, but I'm all right. So let me share this with you. And if you're going through some tough times, you know someone else that's going through some tough times, maybe share this, and maybe it can give someone some help or some insight or something, because it's some tricky times. Our past, our egos, I think, are really playing with us, and if we get sucked into that, we can get sucked into that black hole real badly. So basically, here we go. Everything happening right now is a soul test. We're at a very tough energetic crossroads with the universe, using the past to trigger us and how we react to situations. Our higher selves want us to know, have we learned our lessons from the past? Have we fully transformed? Is there a theme that keeps replaying itself? It's time to get clear and honest with ourselves and deal with it like the light warrior you are. Whatever is resurfacing right now will not go away until it's dealt with. So deal with it. Deal with the cards you've been dealt. And like I said before a few days ago, go in, all in, nothing to hide, go in naked. We are collectively clearing out of all old thinking, self-limiting beliefs, grudges, unforgiveness, low-density friendships, relationships that wish to remain the lower 3D vibrational frequency. Energy goes where attention flows. So focus only on the world you want to create, and know how you're going to get there. Know that the ability to manifest right now is at an all-time high. Honor your path, chosen for you by your higher self, as well as others, and let them go if they're not fitting in. You cannot ascend with old baggage. I've literally thrown away a lot of baggage. I don't know if the internal stuff, but at least the external stuff the last 4 days. You cannot save everyone. They must be able to help themselves. And there you go. I really like that. So, if you're going through some stuff, just realize that maybe it's some past resurfacing right now before the summer solstice. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. But I'm on an interesting journey, a journey path with clearing. It's kind of like I compare it to editing. I don't know if any of you guys actually are filmmakers or deal with filmmaking at any point. There's different stages, right? And I kind of find editing pretty amazing, but also extremely excruciating, right? There's the first stage where you have to just look at footage. And when you look at footage, you're like, holy shit. Sorry for my language. I'm depressed. There's nothing here. Nothing's going to make of this. Like, this is terrible. You just watch hours and hours, and you're pulling clips, and it's just this like tedious, horrible experience, right? Where you're just looking for something, and your doubt is so big, and you're like, I've filmed something that's utterly horrible. But then, like, after a while, you put together these little clips after watching hours and hours of footage. And after a while, you start cutting together stuff and piecing together stuff. And then there's the doubt kind of eases a little bit, and they're like, wow, maybe there is something here. And you go through this process from just utter, complete disarray, right? The start of watching footage, which editing is. It's a very, talk about a transformational experience. You film footage and then you edit it to a completed piece. That is a transformational experience, folks. If you want to go and learn about transformation, try to make a movie. But then you finally get to a place where you're cutting and pasting and you get something at the end. You're like, holy cow, I feel so high. I feel so liberated. I've made something. Like, I don't know how these pieces fit the way they fit, but this puzzle that I've created that is this movie has been created. And I've kind of like compared the movie making process to a little bit kind of what I'm going through these last 4 days, 5 days, you know, and I'm not fully there yet. You know, I haven't moved out of my house, but I've kind of like comparatively speaking, I've looked at all the footage and I got really depressed at the footage. But then like I kind of like got rid of all the footage that's not good, so to speak, in my house. I'm ready to pack that up, and now's the next phase, you know, of the editing room of Tim's life, so to speak. So there you go. I don't know if that metaphor helps, but I like to talk in metaphors. It makes things easier to break down, tell stories. We're all storytellers, right? Hopefully this information is insightful. I know for me it is. I really have no idea what is happening, but you know, when you resonate the information like I just found, go for it, you know, and who knows where it's even coming from. If you could share this, that would be wonderful. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're going through some issues, going through some troubles right now, just know that I think a lot of people are going through the same thing. We're not going to have to do this completely alone, and realize that, you know, collectively we're going through something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Enjoy the ride, put on your seatbelt. Hopefully you'll find other people that want to take the ride with you. And also I'm on day 5 now on calling out to my higher self, and a lot of me, the doubt inside of me, the very cynical side of Tim Schwartz doesn't believe in these calling out to things. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Maybe it's working. I have no idea, but it can't help. It can't hurt by doing it. And I've gone through a lot of stuff in these last 4 or 5 days. There's been extreme doubt, I think for me, issues. I don't know what you guys are going through, but the last 4 or 5 days for me, it's kind of like when you feel real shitty, it's like throwing in the towel. You know, I've done a lot of experiences, and I think a lot of projects I haven't finished in my life. And when I feel real crappy, I kind of like throw in the towel. So for me, it's like processing, working in this shitty situation, this bad place, right? And keep moving. And some days I'm going to feel better and some days I'm not. So just realize that there's some hope for the days that I feel better, and accept the days that I'm not feeling so good, and realize that this shall pass, and realize I can't give up. You know, there's a beautiful thing about numerology. I don't know if you guys know about numerology very much, but there's like numbers, right? And they describe kind of situations of who we are, just kind of like astrology. And there's number 3, right? The number 3 is actually dominated, ruled by the Phoenix. You can see this, it's Phoenix. It's really sunny. I can't even see if you see it, but I got a Phoenix right there. And actually I have more 3s in my chart than any other number. And you know, if you know about the Phoenix, it's all about never giving up. And believe me, there's so many times in my life that I've wanted to give up. I want to give up almost every single day. And there's something, I don't know what's going inside, that keeps me moving. For what reason, I have no idea. And some days I feel absolutely terrible, like maybe I want to die. Some days I feel like I'm ecstatic, I'm on the moon. The up and down pendulum of my life is severe. But I just got to keep moving, and I think that's one trick in life, is to continuously, you know, you move a house, you can't stop in the middle. I feel like crap, I'm not going to move. It's like these last 4 days I had to keep moving forward. I had to keep pushing, packing, whatever, throwing away stuff, even if I didn't feel like it, even if I felt lonely. You know, that's a big test too. It's like, our emotional life gonna gramble us and take us down, because, you know, a lot of parts of my life, I'm by myself, I can't do anything. Well, guess what? If you form that relationship of calmness and peace within yourself, you can do anything. And you can't, you know, codependency, that is a big thing in life, you know, and I think a lot of us run to codependent relationships because we don't want to be alone. Being alone is one of the scariest things to do. And believe me, when I'm in my head, when I'm alone a lot, that's what happens. It doesn't feel good, but sometimes it just takes someone to laugh with, that you can relate with, and get you out of it. Like that switch, bam, boom, boom, it's gone. So hopefully you've got someone. I sometimes do, and I pray for other times where I can laugh with someone or myself, or find some laughter in this world that we take so seriously. We cannot take it so seriously. It's been an interesting ride. I think I'm 9 days away. I'm out of here, and I'm not sure what's next. I have no idea. It's kind of scary, but the unknown. Let the unknown ride. If you're in a time of change, just realize that, you know, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's okay. You know, make love with the unknown. I like that words. You know, and the only bad decision is no decision. You know, indecision. Indecision is your bad decision, because that'll get you paralyzed in your brain. So yeah, I've been calling out to my higher self, and I hopefully you guys, if you want to recite this with me, I'm on day 5 now. And if you want to, I'd love for you to recite this with me. And please share this if you want to get us out to message, especially this message I gave out earlier, or this thing about calling out help to the higher self. Because basically what I've said before in these last few days is, we got the mental plane, which a lot of us are stuck in the ego right now, drowning in the ego, and we're manifesting from that place. As if manifestation is truly high, we're really getting stuck in that really yucky spot, so that's going to really appear really quickly. If we can rise above that somehow, find some way to get above that, and that's where our higher self lies. And I always pronounce it wrong, so I'm just going to call it the God plane, the higher self plane, whatever you want to call it. So we're calling out our higher selves in the higher realm plane, whatever you want to call it. Name it your own plane, the Tim plane, the Christy plane, the Michelle plane, whatever you want to call it. Names don't matter, pronunciations don't matter, because in the higher world, the world where anything is possible, words probably don't even exist. These words are blah, 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 blah. That's what it sounds like. All right, here we go. I request that all the processes present in my sacred plot aligned with my mission of life, purpose, service, evolutionary experiences, and that are part of my evolutionary curriculum for this incarnation be moved to the God plane. Reconstructing and reorganizing the manifestation processes of the octaves of these events, skipping the energetic lanes of the mental plane and lowering them directly to the etheric plane, the plane we live on, to continue with its crystallization towards the physical. I request that the programs of reconfigured in my mental spheres that manage the manifestation of these processes, so 100% of it has been completed. Do not stop working with your higher self all to your particular needs, and thus be able to refine the details and ways in which everything that is necessary for your destiny and growth arrives in the fastest and least distorted way possible. Basically, this is not a question of one time. You got to do this many times, and just realize that we got to ask for help. And I think the number one person we can ask for help for is our higher selves, or God, or whatever you want to call it. You know, like, sure, it'd be great to get help from people, but really we are the dictator. We have the key to our intuition, right? Our intuition is, I know when I'm in tune with my intuition, anything seems completely feasible, right? When I'm out of touch with my intuition, everything seems completely out of disarray, because I don't have that compass, that moral inside tool. So figure out ways that you can get in touch with your intuition. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Just want to share these things. Hopefully they help. And just realize that it's an interesting time. It's a weird time, and don't get too stuck in the day-to-day, because we're moving. Keep it moving, keep it running, keep it going. You know, this is evolution, is a revolution. It involves every single one of you. You've got a special place inside of you to help heal and serve the world right now. That transitional time, walk the line between the old timeline and the new timeline. Jump on that train, jump on the crazy train, the love train, the high vibe train, the train where hugs are unlimited, the train that is going 1,000 miles per hour, but guess what? It's probably leading to somewhere that we don't know, and it's scary, and there's no seatbelts, but we're gonna not fall off. So hopefully you wanna catch that train, and your fellow passengers will meet you, because you've destined yourself to be on that train. We don't know where we're going. Let's all become spiritual billionaires. That is the currency we all can become spiritually rich in, by helping and serving and uplifting 1 billion people. Why can't we do it? Come on, there ain't no excuses here, people. Let's all become soul surfers. We don't surf the waves of the ocean, we surf the waves of planet Earth. That is new ave surfing, baby. We're too blessed to be stressed. Gratitude is our new attitude. I love you all, and spread it. Help somebody. Lead out your hand, but no one to take it away. There you go. I gotta keep on moving, keep on packing, and see what the future lies. I love you all. God bless you, and you have a magical and wonderful day.